Wagwan Hoops Tube, it's lit, we lit, it's relit, and we back at it, you feel me? Now let me ask you a question. Out of all the players I just showed versus Jason Tatum, what's the difference? I need some time to think about it. All right, time's up. The NBA media and NBA fans can't see Jason Tatum as the face of the league. And they don't think he's a superstar. They don't think Jason Tatum is a superstar. They think he's a, what's the word? Like a glorified role player. That's what they think Jason Tatum is. And I'm literally gonna debunk that. Like, that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no Celtics fan, but Jason Tatum's one of my favorite players in the league. And I don't understand where the hate is coming from. So make sure you leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, drop your thoughts about what I'm finna say. Matter of fact, drop your thoughts now on what you think Jason Tatum is versus after I give you the whole rundown. You know what I'm saying? And you know I'm tuned into my Bulls tonight. You feel me? But let's talk about Jason Tatum. Just take a second to look at these stats from another superstar that's in the league right now. I will not name this superstar. What do you notice every time he has a bad game? Okay, now look at this stat from another superstar, a Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer, the greatest shooter. Oh, I just snitched him out. Stephen Curry. What do you notice when he has a stinker? Now look at these Tatum stinkers. Look at these. What do you notice compared to the other two? He wins the games, okay? The Celtics are winning games in which Jason Tatum plays bad. And I feel like the fans and media are taking that as a bad thing. Like, it's a bad thing to have an off night and your team still wins. I think it's clear that Jason Tatum's the best player on the Celtics. And typically in the NBA, you try to build around your best player, right? And the coaching staff, I'm not going to lie, they've been doing a phenomenal job of building this Celtics team. But it doesn't make sense because Jason Tatum is catching the heat for them doing their job and putting the best team around him. I literally don't think it's a bad thing that Tatum doesn't have to go out there every night and play 48 minutes and score 1,000,000 points just to even give the Celtics a chance at being competitive in a game. Oh my God, he just dunked all over my Bulls. Ugh. It's fine that some nights JB or D White or Tingus Pingus when he's healthy, or even a Payton Pritchard coming off the bench could be the best player for the Celtics and still find a way to win, even if the number one clear-cut best player on their team is having an off night. And I guess the one flaw you could say about Jason Tatum is he doesn't really have that dog in him, right? You could look at some all-time greats like MJ, Kobe, Bron, even in Anthony Edwards. Like, you could see it in their face that they're hunting for blood. Like, they know when it's time to like flip that switch and like just become a complete monster on the court when it's dog time. You could see it in their faces, man. And Jason Tatum he just doesn't have that. He's very, like, I'm not gonna say nonchalant, but he doesn't really show it too much on the court. Like, when a game is close knit, you'll see like MJ do some crazy like one-handed, like looking at his defender like, you know what I'm saying? He know his food in front of him. You gonna see Bron, he already a freight train, but he gonna turn into a mega freight train and just like push shoulder into you and like bully past everybody in his way and yam it on your head. You know what I'm saying? And Jason Tatum's dog might be his tween step back three. I'm not a threes is bad guy. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of talking going around the NBA. Oh my God, players are jacking up so many threes. I don't think it's bad. I just think that when you're Jason Tatum, I think he's forgetting he's 6'8", 210 with a 6'11" wingspan. You know what I'm saying? I think he's forgetting that. And like, bro, he could easily be on what Bron and Mike and Kobe and all the greats who like really hump blood is on. I think that's the one flaw though. But like, is it really a flaw? Like, he might in your mouth. Like, it really wouldn't take much for Jason Tatum to flip a switch and like get in the post and like, you know what I'm saying, cook his defender for a bucket. But the fact that Tatum is hated for always having a good team around him since he got in the league is just mind-blowing, because that's literally what the other 29 GMs in the NBA try to do. Build the team, the best possible team around your player to try to win. And it's crazy because Jason Tatum will literally never win. Like, even if it was flipped and he was on Washington, yes, Wizards, you have to catch this crazy straight because y'all don't win basketball games. But like, let's say he was on the Wizards, right? The subject around Jason Tatum, the topics would be, oh my God, Jason Tatum needs some help, or else he needs to request a trade and get out of Washington, right? But since he's actually on a team whose GM does a good job of putting pieces around him, it's Jason Tatum's a role player. Like, he literally can't win. Like, it's not his fault that he fell into the hands of one of the greatest GMs ever in Danny Ainge and was just blessed enough to like play in Boston. Tatum's first year in the league, he was playing behind the likes of Kyrie Irving, a sophomore Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, who was an all-star then, Al Horford, who wasn't such an old man as he is now, and Marcus Smart. So, like, it was really clear Jason Tatum did not have the keys to the car yet. And although he was a third overall pick, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'd be a project player. I mean, granted, it takes one for the project to get an A+. But, like, he wasn't the star as soon as he hopped on the scene. He just happened to have a good team around him due to the Nets being stupid and giving the Celtics Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. It wasn't until his third season in the league in 2019 and 2020 season when he became an all-star for the first time. And he's putting up crazy numbers. I ain't gonna lie, 23, 7, and 3. He was shooting 45% from the field and 40% from the three-point line, bro. And he led the Celtics to the Eastern Conference Finals in the bubble, I believe. Yeah, that was the bubble year. He led them to the bubble. And literally, he's gotten better every year after that. Like, the 23, 3, and 9 is like chump change to him. You know what I'm saying? That's literally like a bad season for Tatum now. Like, he's gotten better every single year. And after that disappointing 2022-2023 season, when they lost to the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals, y'all remember when the Heat went to the finals that year and came out the play-in tournament? Yeah. So after that year, I ain't gonna lie, it was sad. You feel me? So they went and got Jrue Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis in hopes to, like, finally get that championship. Because in 2022, they lost to Golden State. Remember that? And, like, Ime Udoka got fired and Joe Mazzulla came in. And, like, it was a whole bunch of. You feel me? And I'm not going to lie. After they acquired Jrue Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis, that season, that's literally when all the Jason Tatum hate started. Like, this man, Jason Tatum, was getting called a role player because Brad Stevens, who was his head coach and now is the GM, literally is doing his job and putting a good team around him. Like, I can't fathom how, like, peewee brain the fans and media are. Like, Jason Tatum has no control over the team that's getting put around him. He's just doing his best to make it work. And, like, ultimately, when they did get Kristaps and Jrue Holiday, they went on and won the championship that year. And you know what's crazy about that? The Celtics, the year they won the chip, they only played 19 games in that postseason. You have to win 16 games to become a champion. So they only lost, they lost 3 games the year they won the championship. In the playoffs, they only lost 3 games. They went, let's see if my math is right. 16-3. Yeah, that's 19, right? Wait. Huh? And I feel like JT is catching heat because he didn't really, like, have to put on a cape and give a superhero performance to help his team win a chip. I mean, granted, it wasn't his best finals. He was shooting, 38% from the field and 26. Ew. 26% from 3? Hold on, wait. Now I gotta double check that. Make sure that's correct. Oh my God, he was actually shooting 26% from the 3-point line in the finals. Ew, that's disgusting. Oh my God, but Luka only shot 47% from the field. Luka shot 24% from the 3-point line. Luka Doncic. Hold on. Luka Doncic, that series when in the finals when the Celtics and Matt, he did a Kobe tribute, 24% from the 3-point line. And Kyrie Irving only shot 27% from the 3. So, hold on a second. So why is the conversation not, if Kyrie and Luka had shot better, the Mavs would have had a chance? The conversation is, Jason Tatum put up a stinker. He wasn't the best player on the Celtics that series. Like, they still won a ring, bro. They literally still won a ring, bro. Like, we get Tatum didn't play his best 5 games, and he's a role player now. Like, that's actually mind-blowing. No, it's mind-boggling that Jason Tatum's literally the only superstar in the league who doesn't get respect because he has a good team around him. Oh my God, bro. Like, do you want to throw Jason Tatum, like, to a 6th grade league and, like, have them play in the NBA with it? Like, I don't know what Jason Tatum has to do to get respect of the fans and media, but saying that his team is the reason why he's not a superstar, that's just crazy to me, bro. And then they try to say he's not a superstar. Bro, he's 27. He has a ring, 6 All-Star appearances, an NBA All-Star MVP. Mind you, he set the record with 55 points. And don't you dare say it's an All-Star game, because I know you remember that playing game when he dropped 60. So don't say nothing. And he got the seeds to the playoff that season. He's 3 times going on 4, because he will make an All-NBA first team this season. 3 going on 4 All-NBA first teams, an NBA third team, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, All-Rookie first team. Oh, and then I mentioned he has a gold medal. He has a gold medal. We're not going to do the whole, oh my God, Tatum was on the bench. No, Steve Kerr had a personal vendetta against him. Don't even count that. But to say he's not a superstar is really like, I can't understand where, like, I don't understand the hate, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not glazing. I might be glazing, but I'm glazing for good. And another thing I see they like to say about my glorious king, Jason Tatum, is that he's corny. He's corny. I want y'all to look at this and tell me who this is. And don't look at the other pictures and the names. Like, literally look at the biggest picture there and tell me who that is. If you said Trey Man, you're wrong. That's Allen Iverson. You want to tell me that's not corny? He's literally cosplaying as Allen Iverson. Like, he's dressing up. Trey Man, I love you. You a bucket. You would have been in my running for 6th man of the year if you ain't get hurt, my boy. And the Charlotte was a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? That's not your fault, though. You want to tell me that's not corny? Jason Tatum dressed up like Kobe one time for a commercial. Jason Tatum, like, okay, I understand that Kobe is his favorite player. We all understand Kobe is his favorite player. I don't think it's bad to have, like, an idol or influence. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has an influence in what they do. Your favorite artist didn't just start making music out of nowhere. They listen to music and they were inspired by somebody. So they most likely made their music around that. What's wrong with Jason Tatum? Like, what's wrong with him and him loving Kobe? I don't understand it. Okay, yes, he texted him. We know. Okay, like, I give y'all a pass on that one. But y'all gonna say everything he do is corny? Like, the hate is so strong, bro. Like, Tatum be walking in the arena, headphones on, phone in hand. And the comments will be filled like, oh my God, he's so corny. He's walking. He's walking. He's doing a regular human being thing. You can't hate him on the court because he's literally like, okay, you could, because I hate watch too, but like, I hate watch with like real things to hate watch. There's nothing to hate watch. Like, if you want to hate watch his tween, step back, fine, do that. But y'all literally cannot, even the players I hate watch, I can like come to like I could say that they're a superstar. I could say they're first ballot Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and me, biggest LeBron hater. He killed my team so many times in the Eastern Conference Finals when he was with Miami. It's not even funny. Miami and Cleveland, it's not even funny. I'm probably one of the biggest LeBron haters, but I can clearly say he's a top 2-3 player in NBA history. You know what I'm saying? I might have my boy KD and MJ over him. I'm just saying, but like, it can come. Like, I can say it. I can say LeBron's a Hall of Famer. I can say he's, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, like, Tatum is not good. Tatum's a role player. Do you know what a role player is? Patrick Williams is a role player. He's not a very good one, but he's a role player. Trey Man is a role player. There's no way y'all gonna sit here and compare. Look at his accolades. Like, that's not all just luck. Yes, he has a good team around him, but he's literally the engine. Like, he pushes that. He's the best player on the team. You take Jason Tatum off the Celtics, they're not winning a championship. I don't care how good of a team they are. Collectively, the team was built around Jason Tatum. You know what I'm saying? Jaylen Brown been there though, so you know what I'm saying? It's a little iffy, but I think, like, if they didn't think Jaylen Brown fit with Jason Tatum, they would have traded him a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's crazy. And yes, his championship celebration, he didn't stand in the mirror and practice that 100 times that morning. You know what I'm saying? It kind of just let loose, you know? Like, we get it. We get it. Just let the man have fun, bro. Like, you can't deny his greatness. You know what I'm saying? Just let the man have fun. I just had to go on that little rant because, like, it's crazy how Jason Tatum is treated by the media, by the fans, by Steve Kerr. You want to tell me in a 40-minute Olympic game you couldn't find 10 minutes to put Jason Tatum in the game? You couldn't play Jason Tatum. I'm trying to do the math. I tried to do the math. It wasn't quick enough. You want to tell me you can't find 5 minutes each quarter to play Jason Tatum, who literally just won the championship that year? Like, it's crazy to me, bro. You want to tell me Derek White, no disrespect to Derek White, you want to tell me he was getting more playtime than Jason Tatum in the Olympics? Stop. Just stop. It's disrespectful. The Tatum hate needs to stop. I just had to get this off my chest because, I don't know, I probably saw a tweet and it triggered me or something. Like, I literally just had to come home and hop on, bro. So, yeah, leave y'all comments. Comment anything else you want me to talk about, chop it up about. You know what I'm saying? I love basketball so very much. The playoffs is coming up very soon. I set a minimum of 2 videos. I dropped one last night, and I'm dropping one today. So that's the 2 for the week. I'm gonna storm up some like more creative ideas to talk about, things like that. But make sure you leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Send this to Jason Tatum. You know what I'm saying? I like LMA's music, so if that helps, Jason. But yeah, man, we out.